What's up guys, welcome to a video on this channel, and today I had wanted to talk about Ape Fest 2023 that had just happened. This event is by no means an event for apes. We are of course talking about the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now they had made an event this year, happened a couple days ago I believe so, or up to a week. It was back in Hong Kong. Why Hong Kong and not something like LA or New York? I have no idea. However, they just pretty much did this to promote their brand a bit more. If you guys aren't aware, and I'm pretty sure we are most aware, these NFTs have pretty much dropped in value since they first were hyped back then. From what I'm seeing, this appears to be a sort of second breath, final stand, revive me, however you want to call it, down situation for them. They pretty much did this to revitalize the brand. Do know that they have been doing these sort of yearly. I believe the first one was in 2022. However, at this point, it just seems to be an event to just remind people, hey, we still exist, throw us some more money. And these aren't cheap. It costs about 30 Ethereum, which is equivalent around $60K. Hey, if you have that much money, go ahead, do whatever you want. Go buy a picture of a monkey, go buy an actual monkey. Regardless, it is pretty much what you'd expect it to be, of a bunch of people who only ticket there is them owning a monkey, a picture of a monkey, being invited to a place where they are grouped up with other people who terminally spend their time online looking at cryptocurrencies and crypto bros and oh, let's network and Twitter. From what I've been able to gather about the ownership of Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs to enter this space, it does show a little bit over 5K. The other people that were invited or that could enter in without needing to buy a ticket for their +1 were the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. It's pretty much the same thing as the Bored Ape Yacht Club. However, they look, even more babish. And there's roughly about 10K of these, a little bit over 10K, and that's because these are much more cheaper, around 11K totally. And these people were able to invite a +1 over, like I did mention. I would assume about 15K at max could have gone. On a good day in Hong Kong would be a good estimate for how many people were there. Honestly though, I'm looking at 5K. I mean, seeing it all these videos and pictures of it, there are a lot of people there. It is pretty crowded. There are lines to get into the Bape collaboration that they did have, that they somehow managed to collab with, while the rest of them were dancing over on the nightclub-esque looking place, un antro, if you know what those are, place, but even more. Honestly, if I wanted this sort of experience, this exact same experience, I could have gone to a nightclub ran by Gay Tony in GTA 5. As you can see, I definitely needed to distort and change the image of it so Rockstar doesn't attack me. And I find it pretty ironic that that same video that I just shown with the GTA nightclubs has a lot of blue lights, a lot of neon lights, you could say. Well, that leads on to our next thing. The geniuses, the absolute geniuses at Bored Ape Yacht Club decided to add in, some of these lights, neon lights, set the mood, set the vibe, makes sense, no problem. Actually, there is a problem. They did add neon lights to the event, to the set. However, they weren't just normal, ordinary lights, LED lights, neon lights. I don't know if it was by them themselves or maybe a contractor that they would blame had done it. They had put in UV lights. UV meaning ultraviolet. Put into simple terms, what the sun blasts at us every day on our skin and our eyes is UV rays. And you can't stare at the sun without doing damage to your eyes. except me.
Essa way, fool.
Because of this, you know, people are out there dancing, talking about cartoon monkeys. And when they arrive to their hotels, you know, stay the night for the thousands of dollars they wasted on the monkey and take a trip over there, the cartoon that has devalued over 95% in real time. Upon waking up after all this, many of them mentioned that they had blurry sights, some sort of vision problems. One person even described saying that they woke up early in the morning to not see anything, like literally blind. Imagine you wake up and you're like, oh snap, my eyes are still closed. Oh wait, my eyes are open. I'd be horrified. Bro did them like Kenshi, MK1. Yikes. Of course, after a day or two after this, Bored Ape Yacht Club finally gave out a statement. They had said, "This has only happened in about 1% of our attendees." This was the smartest move they could do, sort of acknowledge it, but not completely take the blame for it. If not, they'd be sued to high hell, and you know, they got a lot of money. They got a lot of feria to throw around. Obviously, looks like crypto bros are taking another L. They go on to this sort of glorified Comic Con, make utter fools of themselves. And I believe after all this news came out of Ape Fest 23, the floor on the monkeys had dropped down to about like 28 or 29 Ethereum just from this news alone. And at the end of the day, almost completely turned blind. Well, if you guys really enjoyed this video and want me to talk about more stuff, let me know in the comments below. I just wanted to quickly talk about, you know, rich people wasting money. Anyways, that's it for today, and I'm out.